Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of my mixed reality modded Minecraft Let's Play. Season 1. As you can see, I'm just getting started. I am running this on a multiplayer server, privately, mostly to offload some of the work from my PC to another one. No, I'm probably not going to open this up to anybody. But let's see what kind of a world we got, because I haven't logged in yet. Doo-doo. Interesting. Okay, so looks like we're in a Forest Hills biome. Or was it chicken? That's always nice. Let's see how we're doing for frame rate. A little lower than I would like, but it should pick up in a little bit. If not, I can always make some adjustments. In the meantime, let's go exploring for a little bit. Oh, gotta make my first change, because that's obnoxious without that on in VR. Might as well pick up a few things. Let's grab some wood while we're at it. So this is a mod pack that I put together myself with the help of a friend to kind of test things and make sure that, it's going to work fairly stably and whatnot. Because I am playing in VR, there's probably going to be issues and bugs that I'm going to have to figure out how to make work or work around. You can see on my arm in the mixed reality view, there's kind of a little button pad thing. That is a Bluetooth controller that I put together using an Adafruit Bluefruit 32U4. It's basically a GPIO keyboard that I have programmed for specific key combinations. Some of them are to help me, open up journey map or set waypoints. Others are for enabling and disabling recording through OBS Studio. All depends on what I want it to do. I don't want to see that. I think it's actually almost sunset because I started the server a little bit ago. Is it? Yes, it is. So, we should find a place somewhere. Actually, let's... go ahead and make a crafting station. So that I can make some tools, namely a pickaxe. So that I can make... it might take me a while to get to where I want to do. I want to make a stone sword real quick. But I gotta get somewhere where I can do that first. In the meantime, Let's go. Let's go that way. Towards sunset. Or sunrise. Duh. Derp. Mr. Chicken. You'll be used for later on. Ooh. Just love being able to swing a sword at them. It's so great. I see you, skeleton. Thankfully you don't see me. Swim across the water. Grab some more rice. And some more rice, because it's just a good kind of early game food. Rice bread. Ow. Guy needs to die. Eat an apple. Oh, hey, buddy. That's bad. Oh, running around was a mistake. Looks like there's a big old hole. At least I can see where my death is at, and it's not too far. See any more bad guys? Still a while before dawn. Well, in the meantime, there is about 55 actual mods, and 12 or so are just library mods that all those mods require. Kind of a generalized list. We got actually additions. Add some really neat tools and generators and whatnot. Apple skin is what shows you the hunger on your bar here. It'll show you your saturation and whatnot. It's super. Okay, after a quick OBS crash, I am back. Let's see, I need to adjust locomotion. This dead zone is too small. Keep moving around when I don't want to. Done. Back to game. Okay, so Apple skins. This shows saturation of food and whatnot that you have and the amount of hunger it will bring back. It'll show you on where you're at on your bar for saturation, and it also shows how much you'll get for food that you have in your inventory and whatnot. Super nice to have. Baubles. It's a great little thing to have. It adds extra slots to your armor inventory. So you get these 7 added on top of your shield over here. Things like rings and necklaces and belts that give you extra buffs and whatnot, like a typical game. Better builder's wands. That one's just nice to have when you're trying to build large structures. And in VR, it's almost even more nice to have because sometimes it can be a pain in the butt to build larger structures, and other times it's actually easier in some ways. Alright, let's head this way. I think. Yes. It's a nice mountain. We'll grab some of this stone over here. Some Botania flowers. It's a pumpkin. They're always slightly less rare than you would think, but more rare than sometimes you would like. Clay is good. That's a weird effect on the screen in VR. Bounce, 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 bounce. Alright, real quick. Let's grab some of this. Now, VR, it's so great because I can go like this. And the faster I do it, the faster the block breaks. This is normal breaking speed. And the very coolest part about this whole thing is that I can go like this. Make some more sticks. So I can have my stone pick finally. And I'm going to make a stone sword while I'm at it because obviously a wooden one kind of sucked, which is a big part of why I died. But the best part. What? What? This is a thing? Yes, it's totally a thing. It's so great. It's like breaking blocks, breaking stone with a diamond pick. So you do that. Sadly, you can't pull your trigger on two of them and do it, but it's so great. Is that a nice plains biome over there? That sounds like a good thing to me. Sound good to you guys? Alright. Got a little bit of stone now, so a little less concerned about things. This looks like a nice, good place to live. There's some mountains nearby. Chickens. Chickens are useful. Not super useful, but, you know. Let's see, sheep. Sheep are good. Don't see any cows or pigs, but that's alright. Oh, a village. Excellent. So let's see. Botania is installed. You've seen a few of the flowers around here. There's some magenta ones, gray ones. Dark gray? Nope, gray. Always a fun magical mod to play with. Got some really neat things that we can do with that later on. The next mod is chest transporter. It is what it says. You can pick up chests and transport them. Cooking for blockheads adds some nifty kitchen stuff so that you can better manage making different foods. Things like a fridge and sink and stove and whatnot. Lets you put all your tools and whatnot in one place and easily craft foods. Dank Knoll. Dank Knoll is great. The best way that I know to describe it, if you don't know what it is it's kind of like a backpack that you carry in your inventory, and it will pick up blocks for you and hold them in itself. The first tier is a little limited. It'll hold about 128 of whatever it is you're trying to put in there. I think you get 9 slots at first. It's handy, but not as handy. But what it does do is once that slot is full, say you put cobblestone in and you fill it up to 128, it will void the rest. So your inventory doesn't get filled up with cobblestone or whatever while you're down mining. You can also... I think this is a good place. Slightly away from the village. But you can also... there's a block that you can put your Dank Knoll on, so you can use pipes or an export bus, or an import bus, sorry, to extract the items out of it and into whatever storage system you have going and set up. Yeah. Let's go off this way. Dark Utilities. I'm not 100% familiar with this one. I have played with it before. The main reason I put it in this pack is because of the conveyors. I just like having them, and I figure in VR they might be really kind of useful. Even if I just use them for myself, to transport myself around. Which could be really interesting in VR. Deep Resonance. It's got a lot to do with power generation, but it can get a little complicated. There is radiation and whatnot to deal with, but we'll take a look at it later on. I haven't actually played with that one yet. I've just seen a few Let's Plays. Elevator mod adds the elevators from... what mod was that? It's from an old mod. But basically you stand on the elevator and you jump and you go up to the next one that's above it, or crouch and you go down to the one below it. Ender storage. Things like the Ender tank and the Ender chest. They are color codable so that you can have multiple ones of each. Now, since I don't have a whole lot of resources, here goes a little teeny tiny home. I don't even have enough for that, apparently. That's funny. Nope, it's not gonna let me do that. That figures. Alright. So, this will just be my stairway down. Environmental tech. That's another mod that I haven't really played with a whole lot, but I believe it adds a few power generation and resource management things. I'm not 100% sure, I'll be honest. Extra utilities adds some nifty tools and things that we could do. That'll be a lot of fun to play with, especially the drill. Looking forward to that. Extreme reactors, large-scale power generation using Yellowrite. It's a multi-block RF generation. Fast leaf decay, always a must as far as I'm concerned. I know, sorry the video is getting a little dark, I don't have any torches yet, but I do have what I need to make some. It'll just take a minute or two. Put you there. While I make a furnace, which can go there. Give me some charcoal. I'm sure I will need the sticks later on. There we go. There's some torches. Looks like I need to deal with the death, which I believe is that button. That's interesting. But that's alright, I'll deal with it. Grab the last piece of charcoal. And go back down here to dig in. Forestry adds bees and trees and butterflies and flowers, and you can breed them all. It also adds a few farming machines and whatnot. Bees can be interesting. They can be a lot of fun to play with and whatnot. You can... Didn't I have... Whoops. Apparently there's a mod that I forgot to add to the pack before I started this. That's alright. Future updates. The bees can be used to gather certain resources and whatnot. By breeding them to specific breeds and whatnot, they'll give you different items as outputs from their honeycombs. Gendustry. That makes breeding the bees so much easier. So much easier. Along with the hive management and whatnot, it just makes it so much easier. Gravestone. That you've seen once because, well, I'm an idiot and I died already. Leaves a little gravestone on you for all your items to stay in instead of just floating out in the world. Huela. Here's what you're looking at. That's this, so that I can see what I'm looking at. Immersive engineering. A lot of nifty machines to use for ore processing and making different things. Integrated dynamics. This is one that I haven't actually played with a whole lot, but it looks really, really cool. Basically programmable pipes. Yeah, I don't really know how else to describe it. So, there's some tin. I was really hoping to find some iron. Oh, you're not. Can I make shears out of tin? I can. No, no, no. Two tin. Sweet. Alright. Well, that's worth it right there, just so I can get a bed. And that can be a fairly decent wrapping up point for today. Do. Nope, duh. Gotta actually cook it first, right? While that's cooking, I'm gonna go down here and put some torches. Wow, that's a really short tunnel. It looks like it might be turning purple. Maybe it's almost daytime. Be just in time to go and yeah, soon. Oh, I'm gonna die. 400 meters this way. That was graceful. Apparently I just need to, like, not go out and try and kill anything until I have some armor and better weapons, because I'm not doing so well, am I? Go away. You don't care, go away. Pff, 200 meters to go. This lets you swim faster through the water. It's kind of neat. Slightly annoying, but it's neat. Do see Botania flowers, but I haven't seen the one that I'm really after, which is the white ones. So that I could actually get started with some Botania. Where's... No, that's just daisies. Nope, azure bluet. It's a little tiny ravine. Bees. Oh, there's blue ones right there. Derp. May not have seen them, but at least I was close to them, right? Alright, sheep. This way. or so I had thought. Maybe it was on the other side of the village over there. Ow. I get it. Okay, you don't like me near your hive. We're good. There we are. Do. Alright. 8 wool, it's plenty. Let's get back to the house, if you want to call it a house. I should have some more cobblestone at least, so maybe we'll make some bigger walls. Good. Not quite enough to do what I would really like for the walls, but enough to make it. So let's see, you're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just to make Direwolf proud. There we go. Got some actual room in the house. Deal with you. So you're sealed up. It ain't pretty, but it's mine. Hey, pig. That's good. We'll probably use you later to make some food. That makes me a white bed. Which gets to go there. You can only sleep at night. I don't know if I have to actually sleep in it to set my spawn point or not. Make a little chest. That can go there. My furnace. And crafting station. Bring them up here. Furnace can go there. Crafting station can go there. You can take all of this, all of the food stuff and plants, and those need to go away. I will deal with those in a moment. Oh sure, now it rains. But I think that's a good wrapping up point for this first episode. In the next episode, we'll get a little more mining done. Hopefully get a roof on our house and go through the rest of the mod list.